If you're looking to purchase an action cam, your first thoughts maybe will go to the usual suspects like DJI, Insta360 and GoPro. But did you know that there are other brands that offer many of the features that these top brands offer at a much more affordable price? And here I'm talking, for instance, about the XTU S7 Pro newly released action cam. So this action cam that is offered at a very affordable price have many of the features of these top brands like active stabilization and also horizon balancing and even horizon steady. So even if you turn it like this, the horizon will stay level. It has 4K capabilities and so on and so forth. So in this video, I'm gonna review it for you. I'm gonna tell you about its specifications, show it to you up close, and most importantly, I'll be taking it outside to show you how it performs in the real world. And for you to have a baseline, I'll be comparing its footage to the DJI Osmo Action 4 by placing it here next to it. So let me bring the camera up close to show you this camera and what it offers. Firstly, let me tell you what you get in the box of the XTU S7 Pro. On top of the camera, you get a USB-C to USB-C cable, and also you get some documentation, and you get also a magnetic plate that I've put already here on my rig so to test it. So the camera is of very good quality and you feel that it is sturdy and it is made of hard plastic. Now it is not waterproof like the DJI. It needs a housing for it to be waterproof, and it has a screen on the front here and a screen on the back. So on this side here you have the battery compartment. You slide it to the top like this, and then this is a battery. It is an 1800 mAh battery, and here also you have the micro SD card that you inserted here. Now on the other end of the camera you have the USB-C port, and I don't like too much how it is protected because this rubber here, it's gonna be removed like this, and each time you need to put it, it's a pain to put it back in the right place, and you need to align it really to put it in the right place. Now this camera has a Sony sensor that is 1/2 inch. It has voice control, and I talked about the 4K capability. The maximum is 4K 50 Hz, and it can shoot also of course in 2.7K and in Full HD up to 120 frames per second, and in 720p it can go up to 240 frames per second, but you're gonna lose the stabilization in these higher frames. Now I'll be performing some footage tests. I am in direct sunlight, and these are the cameras put here on this rig. Now I am outside in the sun. Both cameras are set to auto at 4K 30, and the stabilization on the S7 Pro is set to super enhanced, and on the DJI Action 4 it is set to rock steady plus. And now I'm just walking like this. So now this is the S7 Pro, and this is now the footage from the DJI Action 4. So let me which one you like better, and tell me also about the stabilization. I'm gonna run a little bit so for you also to see how the rock steady plus performs and the super enhanced performs while I am running. So this is now the S7 Pro, and this is now the DJI Osmo Action 4. So tell me which one you prefer better. For this test, I've kept all the settings the same as before, but I've put the stabilization to horizon balancing. Now the DJI can go up to 45 degrees horizon balancing correction only, and the S7 Pro has also horizon balancing from 10 degrees, 45 degrees, and complete 360 degrees. Now I've put it to 45 degrees. So this is now the S7 Pro. So this is the footage from it. Let me know if it's good. This is now the footage from the DJI Osmo Action 4, and I am running and I'm holding the cameras like at arm's length in front of me. Now I've put both cameras in Full HD 120, and the S7 Pro, when you put it in 120 frames per second, it loses its stabilization. When the DJI Osmo Action 4 always has a stabilization in whatever mode you put it in. So now let me run a little bit so that for you to see how these cameras cope, and I'm gonna put it in slow motion. So when you shoot at 120 frames per second and you slow the footage down, it is very smooth. And even without stabilization, you notice that the S7 Pro is pretty steady, and this is because we slowed down the footage. And the DJI here performs better in my opinion, and this is thanks to its stabilization. I'll be performing the low light test now, and I've put the low light setting in both cameras on the DJI to auto, and on the XTU S7 Pro I've put it to on. On the DJI, so to be able to put it to auto, I had to go down in the stabilization only to rock steady. So this is why I also put it only super on the S7 Pro. And here are both cameras on my scooter. Both cameras have a good picture when the light is low, and I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of the picture of the S7 Pro. Now it is a little bit more overblown than the DJI, so the colors are not as natural as the DJI, but it is good. So I've turned both cameras on me now. On the left here you have the XTU S7 Pro, and on the right you have the DJI. And from what I see on the screens that are integrated in the cameras, the picture is not bad actually, even though it is almost dark now. So now I'm gonna continue my drive. It's getting pretty dark, so I need to go to the right here on the bike lane. As you noticed on this footage, on the first level of stabilization, the S7 Pro is jittery, but the picture is still viewable. Now the DJI in this first level of stabilization is a little bit better than the S7 Pro, but the picture is almost the same in both of them. Once again, the DJI has better colors than the S7 Pro. Here are both cameras side by side, so for you to see the difference for yourself. Let me know in the comments section below, or maybe sometimes the comments they are on the right. So wherever they are, put me a comment and tell me which is the best picture in your opinion. Just before finishing the video, I wanted to show you two options that you need to adjust in the menu of this camera, so for you to get the best image quality. I'm not gonna go into the menu in details, otherwise this video will be very long. So tap on this icon here on the screen to go to the menu, this one here. Make sure Pro is selected, and the first setting we need to change is LDC, or Lens Distortion Correction. It is off by default. We need to put it on, otherwise you're gonna have a warp in your image. So let's put it on. And then the second setting that we need to change is the image quality. It is on standard by default. We need to put it on high. So put it on high. And these are the main settings you need to change to get the best picture quality. You have also everything in the menu here if you wanna check it out. So overall, the S7 Pro is a good action cam. It has good image quality, good build quality also, and the stabilization is good when you put it on super enhance or more. And I love the horizon correction in it, so however you put the camera, the horizon will stay level. And also one thing good about it is that it can also work as an emergency power bank. And this takes me to what I don't like too much about it. First, the battery drains a little too fast in my opinion. And second, if you put it in any mode of stabilization, you cannot zoom in it anymore. And when you put the stabilization on horizon balancing or more, it has a very big crop, and it's not waterproof. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna leave an Amazon affiliate link in the description. If you make a purchase using my link, I gain a small percentage as an Amazon affiliate, but this is at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. And if you like this video, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.